After I finished Stieglitz, and I had met Barbara Lyons, and they had been actually working for years to create Georgia, a museum in Santa Fe of the work of Georgia O'Keeffe. And they found people who were ready to put the money into it and build this beautiful little museum. In any case, she asked me, the museum was up and running now for a while, could I do a short, like a 13-minute piece on of Georgia O'Keeffe? And it was fun. You know, I had never done a short film less than a half hour. Most of my films had been an hour and 90 minutes.
Barbara Lyons, the curator of the O'Keeffe Museum here in Santa Fe, commissioned Perry to do a film that would be the installation film at the museum. And because Perry had done that outstanding 1977 piece on O'Keeffe, when O'Keeffe was 90, I think, she called me to shoot with her for the installation film, which is now known as Georgia O'Keeffe, A Life in Art.
I felt that someone who knew, and I had heard about her, someone who knew New Mexico and knew that area, that whole area, would know about places to film.
So Barbara Lyons commissioned Perry. Perry hired me, and off we went. And the three of us converged in a way to look at how to draw parallels between the paintings that O'Keeffe had done and the actual landscapes that she had been inspired by. Barbara knew where many of these inspirational landscapes existed, and so did Perry. And I came along following these two powerhouses, and we framed some really, really gorgeous frames where you could clearly see the line that was drawn between the painting that O'Keeffe ultimately painted and the landscape itself. Perry is warm and gave lovely direction, and what I loved most was that she had enough confidence in me, or perhaps she has confidence in her own process enough, so that she was very comfortable with my suggestions, very comfortable, and really let me go to help create, to bring what I could bring to this. And I respect that in a director so much, when they actually allow a cinematographer to bring what they can bring and not have to ride over their shoulder and say, are you, pan left, pan right, get it just right. She did a fantastic job of letting me contribute, which was great.
It was good enough so that I think it was maybe one of the first films made for an introductory film, as an introductory film for a museum, that was actually shown and selected for the Montreal International Film Festival.
The festival has always featured Perry's films and honored them. The festival, I think it was the 8th festival, showed a retrospective of 6 or 8 of her films. And all of her new films have been presented at the festival over the years. And there was also, I think, a Life Achievement Award that they presented to her in honor of her work in this field and her importance as a creator of these film documents about art and artists.